Alrighty. Man, that be back in a couple of weeks when school starts back up sure turned into a couple of months, huh? Yeah, come on now. I hope my sound is muted for my computer, or you're gonna end up with a weird echo here for a second. Oh boy. There's that. Okay, I'm gonna try to get logged into Twitch here for a second too. Because yes, while I am streaming and logged into Twitch on my Twitch, I also need to log in for something completely different on my computer.
Signal confirmed.
Okay. Anyhow, while I was trying to get everything started on my computer, I figured I would go ahead and get some of these scanning side quests out of the way. It's like general hunting for things that I know I'm looking for one side quest or another. Because filling the whole stream with scanning random galaxies is not always fun. At the same time, jeez, it's an overlay. Come on now. Love it when your number pad gets turned off. Yes, yes. Jeepers. Wow, where is everything else? Not that way. It's that way. I hope one of these is fuel. Because if not, it's going to be a really slow crawl back to civilization. I granted access to Overlay Expert. Come on now, Twitch. I literally have the overlay in my stream manager right now. I'm looking at it. What are we doing? Cool. Now stop popping the notification up on my screen. Anyhow.
I found something.
Well, I hope so. A miracle? A 4-month late Christmas miracle? That's what we're going with. That's what we're going with for what this is. Or a mess. You take your pick. But you know what I didn't do that I probably should do? But, like, after I escape from the Reapers? I should, 4-month late Christmas miracle works for me. I should probably get onto my request thing and make sure that all of the stuff I have set up for my channel points is actually, like, accurate. Although, given that all I've been streaming is Mass Effect for, like, ever now, it should be... Click on that really quick before I get out of this planet thing. Yes, support Green Leader with bits or channel points. Look, we all know, Twitch. Choose my team, ban a weapon, choose my weapons, or ban something. Ban ADS, wildcard, ban an in-game action. How do I edit that again? Ah, manage rewards. I'll need a separate tab for review requests too. While that's loading, I'm gonna go to the next planet and attempt to not die.
Mission successful.
Woo! Almost died. Manage power up channel points. Stuff for bits. Not like any of that actually matters. Message. Custom rewards. Ban a weapon. Yeah, choose my team. Ban a weapon for 5 minutes. Choose my weapons or ban a weapon. Ban ADS for 1 match. Wildcard. Ban an in-game action. Can't actually think of anything else I want to add to that right now. Cool. So now, go back. Oh, hey, yeah. I mean, to be fair, we'd have remembered if, I actually had any streams in, like, the last ever. View requests. That's a separate pop-up window. There we go. Pop that up over there. Aha, okay. 256 days ago. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Not dying right this second. It's coming, I'm gonna die. %. Ah, you can't catch me. Ah, you can catch me. You're not gonna catch me. I really need fuel, so if one of these would be a broken down fuel depot, that would be awesome. No, okay. Really hoping for that broken down fuel depot. Things you never thought you would hear Greenleader say, and this is not an accurate number for how long it's been since I last streamed. At least it shouldn't be, because when I loaded up this file, it said it was last played in Christmas 2024, and I know I streamed it, because it was digging up the past, because the stream before that was the stream I realized I forgot to pick up Javik. There it is. Jesus.
Faster than light jump successful.
Bin. Get my fuel. The hell out of here before the game over screen pops. I made it. Barely. Somehow. Oh. Just making sure. But to be fair, seems like it's been forever. Actually, I think it's been over a year since I made my first accidental $50 on Twitch. Because you and Voodoo had stayed subbed for so long. Whew, that was cutting it close. Well, I hope there's gas over here. We'll get there. We'll get there. Please let there be a destroyed fuel depot in one of these freaking asteroid fields. Thank God. That is not enough.
Faster than light jump successful.
Okay. Let me get this. Go turn in a bunch of stuff at the Citadel. I actually need to remember what it is I'm looking for, because apparently I never did the Blue Suns mission. Actually might be that. I never did the Blue Suns mission for oh, come on, we can make it. Oh, thank God. Okay, we made it. Oh my God, I discovered that and left it there. That's gonna be a game over screen. Whoopsie doodle. No, we're not doing that again.
Reapers eluded.
I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that after I go to the Citadel and start turning in side quests. It would also probably help if I sent a link to my channel, to the Discord that I'm in. Because it doesn't make much sense to tell the Discord you're in if you're streaming if you don't leave a link. I actually have to find the link to my channel. There it is. Copy. Doc. Alliance docs.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I mean, ideally, no, I should be able to walk by myself, but thanks. Okay, yeah, because I don't even remember where.
Thank you again, Commander. I appreciate the assistance.
Cool, glad I could help. Didn't even realize I did. I don't remember where all these side quests are. No, I got the Elcor Flotilla, so I have to go up. Yes, I'm sure of what I saw. To be fair, sometimes I worry about myself too. It wouldn't be as bad if I was still playing this every day like I used to. Go to the holding area. Your ad is about to start. There's going to be an ad.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
I can... Your ad is going to start in 9 minutes. It works for me. This guy.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I remember that guy.
I've just been standing here.
I kind of clicked on him before I read the name.
He'll always be a part of me.
Your past is yours. No one can take that away.
Oh, nice.
I love you, but I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve.
You can do this, Cortez. You got this. You got this.
Glad you came.
Yes, that is.
I just need a few moments to myself.
That is definitely a benefit. I did not realize you had turbo, although to be fair, I don't really know what turbo is. I remember reading about it here and there, but like, I don't know anything about it. Here. Preacher, yep. Dead guy, that guy's dead, by the way, for anybody tuning in later, that guy's dead. Hey, it's Zaid.
What the hell you looking at?
Your ugly mug, dude. Oh. Wait, since when?
Wondered if you'd show up, Shepard. Figured you'd be too busy recruiting goddamn armies for this war you're in charge of.
I could always use more help.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
Who were those people you were with?
Bunch of mercs from Omega. Signed on with them when I heard they were making a hit on Cerberus. Should have studied the job longer.
Yeah, probably should have. But, you know, okay, repeat dialogue.
Signed on with them when I heard
Thanks, Aid, for not killing the dude that I was trying to help. Much appreciated. Oh, hey, a raptor.
longer.
Batarian State Arms, defending the hegemony.
I mean, that's fair. Although, you know, I never did end up getting
For your people, with
emotes made up for my channel. Kishak harpoon gun is so much fun, man.
Please observe all cast restrictions when making a purchase.
Shotgun shredder mod. You know, fuck it. We'll get the harpoon gun and the raptor.
Please observe all cast restrictions when making a purchase.
And then I'm going to find something in one of these other stores that I wish I bought instead of the harpoon gun and the raptor. Harpoon gun is so fun to use. Mostly in multiplayer, which they don't have in the Legendary Edition. Butt hurt. But, you know. Hoping the next Mass Effect is actually good so that people play it. Who are you, my guy? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Get ready for trouble.
So much trouble. We're here to cause all the trouble.
Not here for that, Sane. Just want to talk about Jonas Sedaris' release.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Sane, you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Arya yourself.
Arya would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan. Keep Sedaris in jail. I'll call Arya right away.
Good man.
I mean, I really hope so. It would be hard to... It'd be hard to get into as many issues as they had with Andromeda all back to back to back. Stop losing your money over here. Anyway, I know I've talked about it before on the channel, but I could talk about it for like ever. Between all the dev changes, people leaving and coming back, and new teams and old teams, and yeah, it would be hard to run into that many problems. But yeah, heard the quality of BioWare games lately. It's been kind of low too, so like...
Shepard, the council withdrew the release order for Sedaris. Arya T'Loak, of all people, got him to do it. Crazy.
You can say that again.
Thanks for your help, Shepard.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please.
Not a whole lot. We've been really busy over the last couple of weeks. So like I got on long enough to make a character and get on the island. Interesting, but like I made it to that first Extreme Rules match. Made it to that first Extreme Rules match where you fight the one dude who's so big and badass and then beat the snot out of him, and you know, he's throws a fit because he's so big and badass but can't adapt to anything. But that's all the farther I made it.
We got your people off to Kuna, Ambassador.
Utterly sincere. Thank you for your assistance, Commander. This is not a debt we can repay.
Were you able
I
to go back
did
to
see your message.
Yes.
How many?
Not enough.
Not.
Yeah. I did see your message about some of the stuff they added in the last update. I haven't been back on it. I haven't really been doing anything online, if I'm being completely honest. Bailey. Dina, who's got a bullet in his head right now. These people matter. Spectre office. You might want to recognize the Spectre status before I walk into the office, but whatever makes you happy, I suppose. Oh, hey, Stream Elements. So, is it like another like part of the island, or? Yes, we'll authorize that one. Did I authorize this one chick to carry a gun? Nope, guess not. It's not there anymore. Sweet. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. But yeah, like I said, I haven't really been on it. So I noticed when I was going through the character creation stuff that there was some stuff you could only unlock by playing the island. Is that like you go into the shops there and you buy the stuff, or is it like something you have to complete?
Shortages may happen in the near future.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Ward's level, Purgatory.
With sincere gratitude, thank you, human.
Must have already helped him, I guess. It's fast travel.
Will your new heavy armor keep you safe?
It's the dude that doesn't realize that chick sold her fancy sports car to buy him the armor.
An extra second of shielding can be life or death.
So Vortex makes good shield capacitors?
The best. They don't skimp on plating either. I love it.
Sounds like you want to get back out there to try it out.
You know? A little. Can't wait to show it off to the team. Maybe I can take a point more off of now.
Dude, thank the lady that sold her sports car to buy you the armor. Oh, okay. See, I didn't mess with it much, like actually in the island stuff. I just was looking through and I noticed one of the symbols was different for some of the stuff. And it's just like, play the island to unlock. Okay, cool. Reading. Yep.
I'm Matriarch Athea's backing on this. I want every Asari maiden thinking with the mind of a huntress.
Probably a good idea. I need to talk to those guys. Might need to talk to... Oh, hey, it's
Commander Shepard.
that guy.
Maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting for you, Bay D-24.
Banner of Commander Shepard. I owe you a drink. Thank you. We'll hold that banner proudly as we take our homeworld back from these bastards.
Cool.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
Don't clap too hard and break your hands.
Looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience. You just introduced me as your personal assistant, Mac.
Yeah, well, it's the only way to get you inside.
But you know I am not one. Why deceive others?
You don't really want to introduce yourself as an AI with Reaper-based code. They would lynch you.
That would be an inefficient way to render me non-functional.
Can't talk to Joker. Okay. Nothing else here. I'm not gonna go up there and make Shepard dance, but I am gonna go up here and check to see if there's any other things I need to drop off.
Medical supplies back to 20. I know a guy in customs. Crates of Medico from weeks ago are still sitting on the dock. My friend finds us a few loose crates. You bring in your ship, we split it. 50-50. What do you say?
I should slit your goddamn throat.
What?
I'm gonna have to come back and get the rest of that conversation later. Not buying a drink. I like being able to see when I'm playing.
Look who's here. I hope this isn't a social visit. We still have work to do around here.
Eclipse, right?
What have we gained by having the Eclipse at our disposal?
A ton of mechs and elite troopers for stealth operations. Sane has turned out to be more malleable than Jonas Sedaris ever was. My control of Eclipse runs even deeper than I expected.
Oh, nice.
You surprised me by taking such agency in the matter.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I haven't branched out and done a whole lot yet, but and especially with all the extra stuff they added, I do plan on it just right now. So we bought, part of it is like putting together beds and stuff for the kids. We tore down the old bunk bed that was falling apart, put up a couple of new metal frame single beds. We realized that we got the wrong metal frames, so we are getting new mattresses, and those will be in next week. General repairs to the house, just like stuff here and there. I mean, did you win?
Welcome to Serta. Thank you for shopping.
Something else?
I'm glad we had
Well, see, there you go.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true.
But yeah.
And Shepard, thanks
Just
again.
been just general
People out alive.
house maintenance and
You too, Shepard.
taking care of the kids. Soccer games take up time. So, like, yeah. Not as much time to chill as I would prefer, but
The prisoners were indoctrinated.
You think?
Once the alarm was sounded.
Yeah.
Naira's eyes were black. The whole time, not just for a second. I could feel her mind from where I was standing. The humans were in the way, attacking us. I used my biotics. Flung them around. I'd been horrified when Naira tore the farmers apart, but gods, I ripped them in half. And it felt good.
There's nothing shameful about feeling an adrenaline rush during battle.
I might have killed more than Naira and those husks did. She wanted them alive, to turn them. And I...
And you survived.
And then shortly after that, she asks for a gun, and then if you approve it in the Spectre console, she shoots herself. Oh, nice. Yeah, that definitely seems like a good way to ensure a win.
Yes, the counter agent is finally starting to kick in.
I don't remember. I think I picked up something for back here, but I actually don't remember. The room's empty. It's a joined room. I talked to that
Should make a
dude.
full recovery. He's already awake and responsive.
Cool. Yep. Tell the one guy he's not going back to the field. Okay, got all the hospital stuff. I have like one or two. Oh, wait, let me check in here. Nope, we're all clear in here too. I have like one or two things to turn in on the Presidium. And then I should be good to go to Thessia and do the next main mission. I'll probably still have some planets I could check out too, but like doing scans for the whole stream isn't going to be fun.
Now arriving at
Was that just like it purposely counted slow, or a story beat, or just like randomly they can count slow?
Thank you, Earthclan. My people are still afraid, but they are remembering who they are.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Rager carbine's good. Anti-synthetic rifle is good.
If it exists, we carry it.
Cerberus armor is good, but it's Cerberus armor.
Come again.
Okay. Let me see if I can... Yes, I know General Araka. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I guess I picked up some stuff for this guy, finally.
Here.
Yeah, now give me the shit.
Done deal, Commander. Check in with General Oraka. You'll see I'm making CSEC very happy.
Good. Okay, good. So I got the side quests done that I came out to do. What other stuff? I know. Blue Suns, take care of that. Sergeant Presidium Commons needs a statue from the Hesperia period. Find her in the Athena Nebula. I did pick that up. I'm not doing that yet. That's DLC. Must not have found those yet. It's DLC. I will find that. DLC. Actually, DLC that locks you into it as soon as you start it. Haven't found that one yet. I haven't been to the Hades Nexus yet. Okay. Actually, since I'm up here, let me check on all the stores, because all this stuff is cheaper if you buy it while you're here. Inferno armor is good.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Collector armor is really good. Don't use any of the power magnifiers, so they're not on the top of my list. Okay. Talk to General Araka.
Commander Shepard, I was just contacted by a black market dealer who's donating high-end weapons to CSEC. He wanted you to know. Sounds like it came through.
And the Blue Suns can go about their business.
Now we'll be focusing on Citadel defense. It won't bring Palaven back, but it's something. Thank you, Commander.
And I can go talk to Arya again. Double checking, because apparently there's somebody here that needs something for research. I don't remember if I found it or not.
Thanks again. If we can get it working, this jamming tech will make this place a lot safer.
Good. Jeez, this place is big. Yes, I know. I talked to General Rocca, I promise. What do you want?
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties. Nice work.
Well, it's for the, I already talked to General Araka. Pretty sure I talked to him.
The clutch is stabilized?
Yes.
That's wonderful news, my sister. You wish to name the first cast that
Probably shouldn't name a Solarian Shepherd. That would be weird. Well, Scorpion's decent, and the Venom is decent. If you know how to use them, not a fan myself. I talked to Liara. Yes, hello, Liara. So did I, like, miss something? Vaguely. This guy that had something to do with Kecleosaur fossils. We'll find those eventually. Sorry, in the Presidium Commons. Nope. That's good. I actually seen a picture on, maybe it was a picture. I don't remember if it was a picture or a video. I seen something on Facebook recently that was like way back in the day, I guess. Heyman said something about sitting next to Punk at WrestleMania or walking him down the ramp or something. And everybody couldn't tell if it was supposed to be like a prediction of the future or if it was just something that was said offhand and ended up being a coincidence. I thought it was kind of neat. Where is this person that needs this thing? I'm in the Presidium Commons. That's the whole point of this area. There's no way I missed it. I made sure to get all of the stuff that was... Made sure to get all of the stuff that was before Priority Tachanka. Because if you don't do it, it might have been. It was supposed to have been from quite some time ago. I know. Maybe I didn't get the right thing. Maybe that's not what she's looking for. There's also not an Asari talking about needing this thing for research. I kind of figured you would.
Welcome to Cipertine Armory.
That. Don't use the thermal scopes. Sniper, high valerian. Well, you know what? Screw it. I'll take it. Even though I probably won't use it. I swear, there's no way I missed this side quest. I did everything I needed to do before Priority Tachanka, because when you come back from that is when everything gets messed up. It's kind of irritating. It's bothering me. Shouldn't be, but it is. It's got to be that chick, right? All right, I'll go find it again. Yes, hi, General Araka. Nice to see you. How you doing today? Lovely weather we're having here. That sounds like something Seth would say.
Recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
So I remember once upon a time, like, way back in the ye olde days, the curb stomp was actually banned for a while. Did they end up unbanning that, I guess?
It's a low-gravity planet, toxic atmosphere. You'll be expected to maintain full survival here. Any questions?
Whoops, wrong stick. I'm sure that definitely. Yeah, it seemed like once Triple H took over, they did end up unbanning a lot of stuff. I don't know if it's like a coincidence or if it's because Triple H knew how to teach people, or if it was whoever they had in charge that knew how to teach people. But I mean, I could see where a move like that would be considered dangerous.
Commander?
Oh, really? Because I've heard of some people using pile drivers now too, and like, I know, like, especially after Stone Cold ended up getting his neck broken or almost broken, or whatever it is they say about that. Pile drivers were banned for a while. Curb stomps, and let me see if that's my already Thessia. Nebula, Hesperia period statue. Am I in the Athena Nebula? There's a fuel depot. Topped off because I stopped at the Citadel. Athena Nebula, yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure I got this Hesperia period statue that I was supposed to get, unless it's on Thessia, which is also a possibility. It could be here. I haven't done a lot of scanning here yet. Always take a new Asari cruiser. I have not been here yet, and there are 4 different places to check out here. Well, let's start with the far one, because I can always come back to the middle and refuel. I don't remember if stuff changes after I do my mission on Thessia. I don't think it does, but I know it's like the beginning of the end. I mean, Penta, even though he's like newer to WWE, he's been wrestling in other promotions for a while now, hasn't he? Like, that's part of why it was such a big deal when it was said that he was coming to WWE.
Faster than light jump successful.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I do think I remember hearing something about KO using it. Isn't KO's like a sit-down one? Like, actually, kind of like the one that almost broke Steve Austin's neck?
I found something.
Yeah, because I know... Oh, neat. I didn't know they had... Oh, okay, there's the statue I was looking for. Penta's brother just showed up, you were talking about, right? Yeah, I made it, just barely. So of course we're going to go back because we're maniacs. There's fuel. So I'm going to stop. Back. Grab that real quick. Okay, just making sure.
Faster than light jump successful.
I was like, I knew for the longest time, even when it was like quote unquote banned, Kane and Undertaker were still doing it, but that was like their signature for like ever, so they knew how to do it. Which I figured was why they were doing it. Then, you know, Undertaker retired, and I heard of people doing pile drivers again, and I was just like, what in the world? Excuse me.
Boop. Evasion successful.
Engineers. How's that only 50%? There's another planet here with stuff on it.
Reapers eluded.
I'm gonna have to come back to that one after the mission. It's got to be a fuel depot or something. Oh, okay. That seems like it shouldn't be as bad.
I found something.
Dude, that planet. I know this is like way off topic from what we're talking about, but I really hope that the graphics in the next Mass Effect are super good, because this planet would be beautiful with some of the PS5 super high def graphics now. I mean, it's already a beautiful planet, but like, man, can you imagine some of the stuff they could do? Like the black hole in Andromeda was already something, and that's on like PS4, Xbox One graphics. And I really hope BioWare doesn't mess up this next Mass Effect game. I want to be really upset. Okay, I know I'm passing my next objective point. I found the statue I was looking for. I'm gonna go turn it in. Talk to Arya. And then I'm gonna hit the next priority mission. Okay, because yeah, I heard from some people that the new Dragon Age game wasn't great, but you know, it's also like Facebook and Reddit, so not exactly the most reliable sources.
It'll be there momentarily.
Everybody threw that whole fit about the one person that decided they were something or another, and it's like, but you're supposed to be building some sort of relationship with those characters, right? So that's a conversation you would expect to have, and if you want them to be your friend, obviously you should be nice to them. I don't know. Opinions, but like, I haven't played it myself, so I couldn't say for sure from experience. That same conversation I was just talking about, right? Yeah, I kind of figured. I'm gonna keep the rest of my comments to myself on that one. We can talk about it on Facebook Messenger or something if you want. Not right this second because my phone is dying, but yeah. I don't know. All I'm gonna say about it is, personally, like, I don't think that conversation is too far out there compared to, like, especially compared to some of the stuff people these days have said. and I don't think it would be a big deal if they come out and, yeah, hey, by the way, I'm blah, blah, blah. And you're just like, okay, cool, next. But anyway, if you're really liking it, I actually might have to download it and give it a go. I was never into Dragon Age as much, but like the one demo that I tried, around the same time Mass Effect 3 came out, it wasn't bad, but it's just like that brief preview of the story, so it's not like it's such a short clip, it's hard to tell if you should actually... Oh, there she is. Jesus. It was one of those where it was like, you play the beta, you get extra stuff for Mass Effect, and then, I couldn't afford it anyway, so even if I decided I liked it, it would have been picking between that and Mass Effect, and I was going Mass Effect. No lie. I think that was Dragon Age Inquisition. Which, to me sounds like it got... Yeah, like I said, I never had the full game. I played that little beta of it, and it was,
Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here. Where'd you park?
I took rapid transit.
Come on, you have the fanciest ride on the Citadel. And I saw that new paint job.
I sold it a couple of weeks ago.
What? But you loved that car.
I know.
You never shut up about that car.
I know.
That's the part where you're supposed to say, I loved that car, but I love you more. And then the pieces click together. Anyway, yeah, I played that beta, and the beta wasn't bad, but especially at the time, I was just getting with my ex-wife, and time was already going to be limited. At least I think. I don't know if I had met her before or after it all came out, but regardless, if I had bought it, I wouldn't have had the time to dedicate to it.
Is there anything on your mind?
Is Darner Voss cooperating with you now?
Getting General Araka off the Blue Sun's back did the trick. Voss still thinks he'll be getting me on mine. Idiot. But he's committed his veteran soldiers to me. In turn, I commit them to you.
What exactly have I acquired?
An army that's willing to fight dirty. Do the things your respectable militaries won't do. Eclipse mechs and Vorcha legions are excellent candidates in any ground offensive.
I can't even say nothing, because look at me, I'm playing Mass Effect.
Whatever you say, Aria.
Don't be a stranger.
I won't be a stranger. I know you want to meet me on Dock 42 and lock me into another DLC side quest. I get it. But go save your home planet first. Actually, that's probably not even her home planet. It's just the Asari's home planet in general. Yeah, definitely. It's a BioWare game, and it's a story-based game, so I would expect a lot of side quests. I haven't looked into it enough to know if it's like one of those with an in-depth ending, like what Mass Effect had for all the side quests, but to be fair, a lot of people said AC Mirage looked like a DLC to begin with anyway. But yeah, I know I watched a video where somebody intentionally set it up so that that very last mission of the new Dragon Age game, they went through and all of their people ended up dying. I never did watch the video all the way through. I really hope my stuff isn't lagging out. Okay, no, it's just my computer being slow. I never did end up watching the video all the way through, but that tells me enough to realize that it is probably similar in a way to the ending of Mass Effect 2. Oh wow, even in character creation? Since I landed, let me see if I can go back and hit this fuel depot really quick without dying. It's got to be here somewhere. Whoops. No, I may have trouble hitting this fuel depot without dying.
Evasion successful.
It's got to be around here somewhere, right? Jesus.
Reapers eluded.
I swear I scanned that spot like 20 times. Take the 500 units of free fuel, though. That'll definitely be enough to get me back here.
Light jump successful.
Now the area is 100%. Okay. Bethesda. Let's get the show on the road. You don't say.
There's activity across most of the planet.
No.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Probably not.
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
Since when's
It's now or never.
Since when have our missions not looked dicey?
I have to go.
No, I planned on leaving you here.
And let's do this.
You know who else I'm taking? I'm taking Javik. Why? Because his fucking dialogue here is just fucking hysterical. Oh my god, Liara's gonna kill me. We'll go with that appearance. Oh boy. Well, I know you've probably got like 1.5 million channel points. If you're going to restrict my weapons, now's the time to do it. Yeah, it's Mass Effect 3. So, small disclaimer, I usually run Carnifex and the Geth SMG. If you want me to run something else... Man, that power recharge speed, though. Let me look and see what I got for Javik real quick. Particle rifle, I haven't upgraded that at all. I guess that shouldn't surprise me, really. Carnifex, because why would you not want Carnifex on your side? Like, Carnifex. Geth Plasma SMG. Yeah. Alright. Last call for weapon bans or weapon selection. Oh no. I even got my request screen pulled up already. Okay, so I'm good to go ahead and start. Oh, buddy, I'm scared. Auto level, are you auto leveling? Yeah, you can auto level. You can auto level. Yeah, you had 6 points, put them into Vengeful Agent, that's fine. It's fine, I wouldn't have done that, but you're your own person, Javik.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the counselor
Alrighty.
the Temple of Athene.
I mean, I got a bunch of talking to do, and then I have to fight the people up front real quick, so it's not like I'm going anywhere anytime soon.
Government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Your empathy is a weakness. You must numb yourself to loss.
Nesia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them. Whatever's going on.
Imagine being the data broker and still not being able to crack those encryptions.
Your mother was indoctrinated
Yes. We had to kill her.
Yet it did not stop you from fighting. As I said, steel yourself. Many more lives will be lost.
So much empathy from you, Javik.
The Reapers may not have
True gentleman.
We do.
It is their indifference that gives them power.
And let's show them there's another way.
Such a gentleman, Javik. Don't worry, the funny part of this dialogue is still coming up.
This can't be happening. My home.
There's no time to mourn. We're exposed up here.
Let's get down.
Don't worry, I'm down already. I plan on taking that Widow rifle too, even though it's freaking gonna slow my recharge way down. That, I'm not talking about it. Supplies, motherfucker. Can't go that way. Why are the bodies in the way? I know I'm about to hop up on a turret, I think.
Commander, we heard.
Yep, get up on that turret.
Commander, we'll talk later. Get on that gun up there and do some damage.
I don't wanna. What am I shooting at? Oh, hey, there he is. Freaking hate brutes, man. Insta-killed by so many brutes. Holding them back. Oh, never mind, there's husks. My bad, my bad. That one's on me. Yep, working on it. I had to change the thermal clip. Sorry again, that one's on me. Can't be perfect all the time, just most of the time. No, you don't say. Like, I probably would have been better with my SMG. What if I don't want it prepped in the air? What if it's just gonna get shot down?
Someone get me a location on our snipers. Yes, ma'am. Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs.
Well, looks like holding this grid just got harder.
But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
What exactly were you told about?
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
I know what that's like, but you have to trust the chain of command.
We're not even sure the chain still exists. So what are we doing here?
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's important.
That's what this is all about? One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact.
Oh, buddy.
Get that gunship moving! Now!
When suddenly, no more gunship.
If your relic has lasted this long, it can wait a little longer. I've lost enough people today. I'm clearing the rest of them out.
No! I sense you the lineage of a leader. A warrior's skill and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of them. You're exhausted by defeat, and now you worry you don't have the courage left to go on.
By the goddess, are you...
Find your resolve. This war can end if you do.
We're building a Prothean superweapon. It'll win this war.
I believe it. This is Lieutenant Curran. Hold your positions. I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia.
It's alright, I'm a vanguard. So,
I was here years ago.
being said, Gary's gonna
can be rebuilt.
Gary's gonna ban
Just
my
worry about the next 20 meters.
triangle button.
Watch it.
Harvesters.
This has to end.
Remember that, because here they come. Push them back!
Well, alrighty then. Stupid computer. I know it's pending. Just what is it? 1204. Cool. 1204. We'll go. Go until 1210. No cover. But if I do accidentally go cover, I have to add another 5 minutes.
On that building, we've got fire support.
Me go incendiary ammo for this.
Keep your focus, Leon.
Wrong button. Shit. Cryo ammo on this one. Yeet.
What's the perimeter?
It's a spore pod. Oh, I remember. Kind of, maybe. I think. Oh, God. I'm gonna hate banshees. Fuck out of here.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
No, I'm only doing this well because I'm a Vanguard. The Vanguard charge with the shield regeneration, and then the slam sometimes not using a shield.
I still can't face those
Come on,
things.
come on. There we go.
When we fought the Reapers, children against us.
I can't imagine that.
They assumed we would hesitate to kill them.
Did you?
What answer would you prefer?
None. Let's stop talking about this. Above us!
Yeah, that's a whole ass Reaper.
My people, they changed their minds when the Reapers.
Yeah, I gotta cover to go over this wall too. There we go. Sweet. There. And they're dead.
No sign of him yet.
Bitch, I'm right here.
Tripled in strength. I'm cut off from outpost wait until Shepard has arrived. Watch your head.
How long can you hold out?
Now that you're here, as long as it takes. Can you really win this war?
We get to that temple and the Reapers are history.
There's lots of heroes here if you need it, and let's do some damage.
I'm gonna equip this, even though. Oops, that's shotguns. Snipers. I preferred Wow, 9%. Oh, we'll keep the SMG. We'll take off the Carnifex. Throw a lightweight mod on that. Upgrade it a couple times. I'll be good to go. Okay. Drugs.
Nice shot.
That wasn't me, I assure you. Fire back on this. Ice back on this. You don't say. I'm Commander fucking Shepard. Of course I hit one. Commander Shepard, and I've got a Widow sniper rifle. Like.
That's the last of them. Get moving, Commander. Toward the Reaper. It's the way out of here.
You have an interesting concept of escape.
No choice.
Whee! I don't actually see anything else up here. At least nothing that I need. I might go back up that ladder really quick just to double check and make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm playing with that. As much as I could go for the barrier generator, I don't think it generates barriers for me. No, that end up getting me in trouble, Shepard. There's ammo. Maybe not. Got the Widow. The med kits. I don't think I can actually go down this. Oh, I can. Well, full. I really only get 8 shots. Oh, yeah, because I don't have the extended magazine in here. Or the, whatever it's called. Here, yeah. Okay.
This nightmare
And
never
up there.
ends.
Okay.
We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
50,000 years later.
Checking before I go up over each one, because I'll either have to wait or I'll just have to get shot at. Yes, we're getting to the temple, Liara. We got it. We know. I'm not taking that shotgun. You can just hang on to that shotgun. It's a nice shotgun. It's a great one. I used it for the longest time. It's what, the Disciple?
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
I know it's rough, but I don't see another way in without their help.
Have I told you how much I hate this war? Talon Swarm, this is Outpost Tychus. Is anybody left on this frequency? We're in need of immediate air support. Commander Shepard is here.
Copy, this is Talon 1. I'm on the way. Talon 5 inbound.
2 gunships left. If you could mop up some of those swarmers for me, that'd be awesome. If you could get the Banshee for me, that'd be awesome too. Don't put me into cover. I mean, technically, I think my 5-minute timer is up, but like, come on, we're playing this fair. Part of that was a cutscene. Out of here. Somebody's gonna get vacuum armed. Hey, that'd be me. There's still a Ravager up there. Come on, come on. There we go. Back in business. Fuck out of here.
Next time we go to war, maybe the Alliance can spring for air support.
Yeah, that'd be nice, but nobody wanted to tell the Alliance about the top super duper secret artifact on Thessia.
Now's our chance.
I mean, we killed everything. Of course it's our chance. I hope it's our chance. If it's not our chance, we definitely did something wrong. A barrel for an assault rifle. Where? I ain't scared of no husks. Come on now. They catch fire and burn like the rest. Maybe just get out of here. Like I was doing, I would be able to take them out. That's what I get for talking shit. It's a Ravager. That's what I get for talking shit. He's got a barrier generator.
Keep your head down and give him everything you've got.
No. Aha, I made it. I don't have any shields left to use. Damn it. You're gonna spawn me into getting shot by the Ravager. Thank you, BioWare. Lovely. That's just what I wanted for Christmas.
The Reapers have air support too.
What is that attack anyway? Oh, Reeve. Okay, yeah.
Keep your head down and give him everything you've got.
Good, glad you could make it. I'm about to die. We could just take care of the harvesters real quick. No, that's cool. I didn't need that body anyway. I'm sure Miranda will just build me a new one for the 5th time.
The Reapers have air support too.
So glad I can use cover again.
We need the pilot back.
We're on it.
There she is.
You're almost there, Commander. Keep it up.
There we go.
I'm in trouble. My shields just took damage. Talon 5 going down. Repeat, Talon 5.
I like how now that our air support is gone, now they're leaving. I died like 3 times because of those harvesters. Well, to be fair, the second time I died was because BioWare spawned me in front of a cannon. MG heat sink. Could have gone for that about 5 minutes ago.
Looks like
Level
we're in the
4.
clear. Let's get inside.
It appears the temple has been barricaded.
You don't say.
Let me take a look. It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
Do religion and military always mix among Asari?
No, this is unusual. Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine.
Oh, alrighty then. somebody's just gonna pop up and be like, "Yeah, we're here."
Around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for. What's this?
The goddess Athena's shield. Legends say she used it to protect Thessia when the heavens grew angry. Our ancestors were probably misinterpreting a meteor shower.
It was an asteroid strike. We deflected it.
You mean the Protheans? But that would imply a thing.
Is not what you believe her to be.
Just keep
looking. No, no way that face resembles a Prothean's face at all. No, not seeing the resemblance there, Liara. At all. Nah.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. It's the goddess Athame's sword. Myths say she wielded it against the jealous gods who threatened our ancestors.
They were a race called the Ouroboros. Thessia had vast resources. We protected you from them.
Are you actually suggesting that the Protheans intervened in our past?
It's more than a suggestion. I find it strange your scientists would abandon their own planet.
They wouldn't.
How about this?
A page from one of our earliest religious texts, the Athame Codex. Doesn't look promising. It describes how Athame taught our ancestors mathematics.
Before that, you could only count as high as your toes. We took pity.
In case anybody that pops in later is wondering, that's exactly why I brought Javik on this mission. Oh man, I wonder if that's the goddess Athame.
Doesn't look useful.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Enlightenment to Thessia long ago.
And you don't see the resemblance? He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
Man, nope, not seeing the resemblance at all, Javik. Not seeing any resemblance. There's no way he was a Prothean. Can't be. Nope, totally not.
What do you know about this?
A fragment from the Codex. It's not what we need. It describes how Athame's guide Janiri gave my people seeds. He taught them the seasons so they could grow crops.
We didn't want you to starve.
Okay, got that half down. So over this direction before we start this unskippable cutscene and fight.
What about this one?
Another page from the Codex. I doubt this is it. It describes Lucen, Athame's guide who taught our ancestors about the stars.
Your species was deemed to have potential. Pity you didn't live up to it.
Damn. That was kind of unnecessary.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. That's a sculpture of Lucen, one of Athame's servants who walked among my ancestors, bestowing knowledge.
He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
Like how she just stopped commenting on the fact that everybody was Prothean.
Another page from the Codex. Not very useful. It talks about Athame's guide granting us the gift of biotics as a reward for worshipping her.
That gift involved years of genetic research.
This is almost too much to take.
Okay. There's scientists. We'll have to interact with them here in a minute.
What are we looking at here?
A primitive rendition of the goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers. I don't think this is the artifact.
Another one of your myths that somehow looks Prothean.
What you're implying, it's staggering.
We were here in the beginning, watching you grow. Athame was us.
Another one that somehow looks Prothean. To the surprise of absolutely fucking no one.
I'm guessing these are the scientists.
They were.
It's the goddess Athame again.
You can still believe that, but it won't change the truth.
Javik, my guy, my buddy. You're kind of an asshole. You're also kind of not wrong.
Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this. We're going to have to figure this out on our own.
Who's that supposed to be?
It's a theme. Her image became more like ours over time.
You mean your ancestors tried to hide the truth?
I'm still not willing to believe any of that's real.
Then why does the Thame speak Prothean?
What do you mean?
There is something here. I can sense it.
In this temple? I admit it is strange this place has been so well preserved. Though a Thame does have great historical significance, we once believed our gods were separate from the world, looking down on us. There is a universal energy.
There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
The answer is obvious. Power and influence. Your people are holding the knowledge of my race for their own gain.
That can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
A beacon like this could explain why Asari are so advanced.
This temple is thousands of years old. Time enough to make serious progress.
That doesn't make it true.
You can't keep denying reality, Asari. Even a small amount of data would give your species an edge. Or are you insulted that your government didn't involve you?
The Mars ruins are where humanity got Mass Effect technology.
And we learned of it from the ruins of the Inusanum, the race that came before us. It was our secret for centuries.
Well, if it is true, the Asari should have shared this knowledge. We might not have been in this mess if they had.
You don't know that, Shepard. We don't know what's going on here.
I know we don't have much time to find out.
The few records I can access talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices, none of which I see here.
I do. The activation process has begun.
By the goddess. Literally.
Look around. There must be more of these connections.
Incredible. The beacon seems to think you're Prothean, Shepard. It must be the cipher you got back on Pharos years ago.
Or it could be the Prothean standing next to you.
I mean, that's fair, Javik, but nah, in this case, it's totally me.
There have to be more connections nearby.
It's gaining power.
It seems each connection provides more power to the beacon. There, another one.
It's still not complete. This confirms the Asari owe your superiority to my people.
And you owe the Mass Effect relays to the Reapers. How did that turn out?
So you do bite. Good. We'll need that.
I think that's the last one.
The activation is complete. We can access the beacon now.
You know, Shepard, I mean, I know you know how to do this, but maybe we should let the Prothean do it? Or not.
Very long.
Obtaining chronological marker. Hold. Timescale established. Post-Prothean cycle confirmed.
One of our computers.
Reaper presence detected. This galactic cycle has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
Hold on.
We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to finish the Crucible.
A memory of one of my people.
I am called Vendetta, an advanced virtual construct of Patrick Van, overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible. He died fighting the Reapers in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
We're all Protheans so grim.
What happened to the Crucible in your time? Why didn't the Protheans deploy it?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them. It fractured our order of battle. Later, we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
I always suspected as much.
And now we're facing the same problem.
Our studies of past ages led us to believe that time is cyclical. Many patterns repeat.
Like the Reaper attacks.
And beyond, the same peaks of evolution, the same valleys of dissolution. The same conflicts are expressed in every cycle, but in a different manner. The repetition is too prevalent to be merely chance.
We assume the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Perhaps, though I believe the Reapers are only servants of the pattern. They are not its master.
So who is the master?
Unknown. Its presence is inferred rather than observed. The only certainty is its intention. Galactic annihilation. You now stand at that precipice.
There's still hope for this cycle. We need to know what the catalyst is. Trillions of lives are at risk.
Trillions of lives are always at risk. But if the Reapers have arrived to end your cycle, this discussion is too late.
We can break the cycle. We found your plans for the Crucible. We're building it right now.
The Crucible is not a Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
Then we'll be the first. Tell us what the catalyst is.
Listen to the human. He can be trusted.
I detect you are one of us. You are Prothean.
The last. I am the final hope to avenge our people.
Your mission was known to me. Do you believe this present cycle can deliver retribution?
They have earned the right to try.
Tell us what we need to know.
Very well. If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I will interface with your systems and assist with the catalyst too. Indoctrinated presence detected. Activating security protocol.
You killed the scientists. What do you want?
You that?
Attention. Someone would like to talk with you.
No, I mean, I guess that too.
Shepard.
How did you find this place?
The archives. Or did your shadow broker miss that one?
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Stick to your talents, Dr. D'Soni. You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying them.
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
What the hell are you talking about?
I know them, Shepard. I know how they think.
I think you've gotten a little too close to the enemy.
No. I'm saying they've got it right. Why kill when you can control?
You've been spending too much time with the enemy. They're dragging you over to their side. Their way of thinking.
No. I just see things differently.
If you truly care about humanity, you'll stop fighting me. You'll join me.
Don't ever question my intentions. I've sacrificed more for humanity than you'll ever know. And don't assume you know me. My methods for dealing with the Reapers are simply more refined than yours.
You've forgotten everything you stood for. Cerberus was supposed to be humanity's sword, not a dagger in our back.
Poetic, but as usual, you missed the point. The world is more gray than you care to admit.
With the Prothean data in this beacon, I can end this conflict, once and for all. You're either with me or against me. There's nothing gray about that.
No, I suppose there isn't. Leng, the commander has something I need. Please relieve him of it. And then bring me the data.
Understood.
I've been hit! Cover me while I recharge! Copy!
Commander, the guns!
Get to cover! I've got this! I need to recharge! Cover me!
The gunship's taking up position!
You've had your fun now, Shepard. It's a pity the good ones never last.
There's only one way this ends. Target the supports.
Cerberus thanks you for all your hard work.
To be fair, we've fallen from further and survived.
Shepard! Hang on!
This is Shepard. Give us your location. We read you. Give me your location.
The lieutenant's down. The whole zone is collapsing. What happened to Shepard? Did they make it to the temple? I saw them. Wait. I've got a Reaper inbound. Please, is anybody there?
Time to evacuate. Can't win them all, Shepard. Barely.
Counselor. The mission.
We've lost contact with the It's gone dark.
How soon will the Crucible be ready to deploy?
Counselor. I wish the news was better. We didn't get the information.
What happened?
Cerberus was there. We were defeated. We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
I don't know what to say. What was the situation on Thessia?
Deteriorating fast. The Reapers are there in strength.
Then you'll excuse me. There are preparations to make, continuity of civilization to consider. I never thought this day would come.
None of us did. I'm sorry.
Asari forces are in full retreat. It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
Get us out of here.
Shepard, Nobody could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
It's my job to be prepared, no matter what. And now Thessia's lost, as is the data on the catalyst. I'm sick of Cerberus beating us to the punch.
Let's kick them in the balls first for a change.
I'm with James. Anyone know where they're hiding? Anyone?
Well, there is something.
Let's hear it, Trainer.
I was able to track Kai Leng's shuttle through the relay and extrapolate his destination. But the signal disappeared in the Yera system.
Naturally.
It's not just gone, though. The signal is being actively blocked.
How?
I'm not sure, but something is interfering with all signal activity in that region of space.
Commander, the Yera system is home to Sanctuary and little else. Sanctuary is a supposed safe haven for war refugees.
You think it's worth checking out, Trainer?
Yes, sir, I do.
If Specialist Trainer hadn't examined the data so astutely, the interference would have been undetectable.
Nice work, Trainer. You've given us a shot. Now let's make sure we don't waste it.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Lyra system, and you were the only Cerberus presence while I was there.
It's a slim lead. Let's hope it's the right one.
I don't care how slim the leads are at this point. We've come too far to let Cerberus stop us. I want that Prothean data. I want the catalyst. No excuses. Dismissed.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Shepard, I heard about Thessia.
We were so close, Anderson. So damn close to ending this war.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
I knew going in there wouldn't be a minute of this war that was easy. But watching Thessia fall, and knowing it was my responsibility.
Shepard, you know how many times I got my ass handed to me over the years? Surviving the first contact war back in the day was a goddamn miracle. They said I was a hero. I just felt lucky to get out alive. So maybe Kai Lang did beat you. What of it?
It could cost us the war.
These guys in the Resistance, they know it's a losing proposition. They know the chances of seeing tomorrow are slim to none, but we all signed up anyway. Hell, I'm sitting in London right now staring at rubble. I was born here, and it's looking like I might die here too. So I say point us at the Reapers and we'll take our chances.
You'll make it, Anderson. And when this is all over, you can show me London.
It might need a new coat of paint first.
This will be over soon.
It better. Shake this off, Shepard.
I will.
Anderson out.
Yeah, that watching Thessia fall the first time, like linking everything up, getting all the pieces put together, and then having freaking Kai Lang show up, and figuring out that no matter what you do, there's no way you can actually beat him. It's something. The first time you experience it. Always worth it to stop and check over the war assets every once in a while. Although technically I already have enough to get whatever ending I want.
Not after we took down that Reaper on Rannoch. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's no way we could have stopped every Reaper on Thessia. The Asari should have jumped in earlier.
Commander, Cerberus has attacked a comm facility on Ontaron. I've updated the galaxy map.
I'm going to take a brief intermission to talk to everybody on my ship real quick.
If we don't finish that crucible soon, there won't be a galaxy left to save. So Thessia, huh? I guess the Asari are wishing they had fewer dancers and more commandos right about now. Too soon?
In case you hadn't noticed, we just lost a few million people. This isn't the time.
You see this? Tiptree. Little colony out in the ass end of nowhere. My dad lives there. So does my sister. Reapers rolled in about 2 weeks ago. So you can assume that I'm generally aware there's a war on, Commander.
So why the jokes?
Because EDI says that according to your armor's metabolic scans, you're under more stress now than during the Skillian Blitz. Like more than Elysium, where it was pretty much you versus 10,000 Batarians trying to kill you. And the last time I had a briefing with Anderson, he told me to take care of you. The guy leading the Resistance on Earth is worried about you. And I'm supposed to help.
I appreciate the thought, Joker. But I'm fine.
The hell you are. You're like half robot at this point. No offense, EDI. And it's my fault. When the Collectors blew up the first Normandy, you died because I wouldn't leave. Because you had to come back for me.
Couldn't leave the best pilot in the fleet behind, could I?
Yeah, well, I guess that would have looked bad on your report.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Commander?
Yes, Shepard?
Carry on, EDI.
Understood. If you wish to talk
I mean,
more,
to be fair, I wouldn't want to say anything else after that spat either.
Noted.
Shepard, this wasn't your fault.
It's not about fault. I was supposed to stop them.
You will.
I don't know if I can do this, Tali. Earth, Palaven, Thessia. I'm risking everything to build the Crucible, and I'm not even sure what it does. Who am I to make that call?
You're the one who was right, all along. You fought when no one else would, when nobody else believed you. And if that's not enough, you're the man I love. Don't forget that, no matter what happens. Thanks, Shepard.
Thanks, Tali. I'm trying to track down Liara real quick, although I think I'm a floor off. I'm pretty sure she's downstairs in Javik's room throwing a hissy fit. Because he just, like, completely destroyed her views of reality and her civilization by pointing out the obvious truth.
Just reviewing some charts. Just reviewing some charts.
Any word from your family?
They made it off Palaven. It was tight, but they're okay.
We'll take every scrap of good news we can get.
Wish I had more, though.
Why?
I just had to make a tough call with the Primarch. He said our fleets are being decimated, so I advised him to cease all offensive operations against the Reapers.
A full retreat?
The only way to save Palaven now is to hold our ships back for the Crucible. But if I'm wrong, then a lot of other Turian families won't be as lucky as mine.
That's a hell of a gamble. No other options?
If there are, I can't see them. It all comes down to the Crucible now.
And ruthless calculus.
How are you holding up, Shepard? This all has to be taking a toll.
There's only so much fight in a person. Only so much death you can take before
your friend picks you up, dusts you off, and tells you you're the best damn soldier he's ever met. We'll get through this. We always do. Not something you can ever get used to. Seeing a world go down like that, thousands of years of civilization on fire. But it wasn't your fault. Thessia was already gone by the time we got there. And maybe the Illusive Man did win one, but so what? I've lost a few fights in my time, and I'm still here. It's because I always made sure a battle doesn't make a war, Shepard. We're still in this. Have you checked on Liara? She must be devastated. That's not something you ever forget. Shepard, this is when you take all your anger and frustration, bottle it up, then use it to rearrange every molecule in Kai Leng's body. You'll get your chance. Another time, maybe.
So, Liara is either having her mental breakdown in this next room over, or she's downstairs screaming at the last Prothean alive. Because, you know...
Dr. T'Soni is visiting the Prothean in his quarters, Commander.
Yeah, I kind of figured she was downstairs. Power recharge speed. Always go for power recharge speed. Power damage. Health bonus helps a little bit, but especially being a Vanguard that relies a lot on use of powers, recharge and damage is a big one. Just going back in time a little bit to make sure I didn't miss anything else from Zaid. Like how he got rifle parts for discontinued Avengers series. It's the, in Mass Effect 2, when you talk to him in his room, he's got his old rifle just kind of chilling there. It doesn't work anymore, or didn't at the time. Of course, him buying rifle parts for a discontinued Avengers series, which is what that rifle was, it heavily implies he's trying to get it fixed back up again so he can use it. Is it starboard or port? Starboard is Diana.
What happens if you word it wrong? If I'm lucky, the Citadel Stock Exchange drops 2,000 extra points.
And if you're unlucky?
I don't know. Never really been unlucky. Does Dr. T'Soni ever let you in her room? Because she keeps me out.
Oh.
Do we need to talk, Commander?
There's a lot of stuff in Dr. T'Soni's room that, if it ever made it onto the news, would just, like, destroy everybody else's civilization as we knew it. Never actually really taken a close look at her board before. Alright, go through engineering real quick, double check downstairs, make sure I'm not missing anything down here, but it's not like this is Mass Effect 2. This is where Jack used to hang out there. Already caught the mouse down here, got all my ships. Doesn't hurt to check every now and again, though. Charlie used to.
Think about that little dog roaming the ship.
You mean Sophie? I think she's cute.
What purpose does she serve?
I guess I have a soft spot for worthless dogs. Look how long I've been with you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Nothing to report.
Commander.
Hey, it's Caden.
Commander. We were just talking to Liara. She's a strong one.
I'd say her world's just been completely rocked.
Completely. Adams and I were just remembering Noveria and the terrible way her mother died.
Liara seemed so together afterward. Couldn't have been easy.
For weeks, she told me stories about her mother.
Yeah, me too. I have a feeling she'll be okay.
Yeah. Hope so. And don't worry about Kai Lang. Now that we've seen his dirty moves, next time, he's getting his ass kicked. Count on it.
Yep, and he won't have a freaking gunship to back him up.
Commander?
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Can't wait to get back out there.
Mm-hmm. Love that stealth draft core. Anything else to add, Caden?
Wait to get back out
there. Let's go check out Liara and her hissy fit. That's starboard. We need port. Go down there and check on them next.
Those were all lies back there.
They were not.
My people weren't animals for your kind to experiment on.
You wanted to know more about your history, Asari. Now you do.
I have a name. It's Liara Tassoni. And
Hey, settle down.
my home was just destroyed, and all he can do is gloat.
Given what's happened today, I think you owe Liara an apology, Javik.
Apologize for the truth?
For not doing more. You're a Prothean. You were supposed to have all the answers. How could you not stop this from happening?
We believed you would. Long ago, we saw the potential in your people. Even then, it was obvious. The wisdom, the patience. You were the best hope for this cycle. So you were guided when necessary.
Well, it didn't work.
You're still alive, aren't you? Your world may have fallen, but as long as even one Asari is left standing, the fight isn't over.
I guess that goes for Protheans, too.
Despair is the enemy's greatest weapon. Do not let them wield it. Liara Tassoni.
That was unexpected. Thank you.
We still need her talents. If grief overcomes her, she will be lost to us.
So did you actually mean what you said?
Does it matter?
Liara's been a good friend to me. It matters.
Then I will tell you what you want to hear. I meant what I said.
Carry on.
I mean, that's fair. Like, what are you gonna do if he says, "Nah, dude, I was just fucking with her"?
It was good to see another of my kind, even if he was just a ghost. One more Prothean fights the Reapers. If there is to be victory in this war, it will be for all cycles. The living will avenge the dead. And do not concern yourself with Thessia's fate, Commander. The loss of a planet is insignificant next to the loss of the galaxy. I suffered many defeats in the last war, Commander. Let this loss be the fuel that powers your rage. It seems you believed Protheans built the mass relays. The Reapers are cunning in their deception, allowing life to flourish, century upon century, letting us believe ourselves the masters of the cosmos. Then the truth becomes known. There are monsters in the dark spaces, and we are their prey. I am with my own thoughts.
Here pretty soon, I'm actually gonna have to start some of the DLCs. I'm gonna bother Liara in her room here in a second, if she's even, like, up there.
It's about time you loosened up a little.
Not sure how drinking mezcal late into the night makes me a better crewman.
How does it not? Gives you heart. You need heart to fight this kind of war.
A heartburn, maybe. Seriously, could we at least get some decent tequila?
Hey, you're the procurement specialist. Set us up.
Shepard,
He's got a point.
I feel better. Everything's so much clearer now.
Glad I could help.
You know, next time we're at the Citadel, I think I might hit a nightclub. You should join me. Sir.
Human interface, weapon upgrades, weapon bench. You know, talk to freaking Muscles McGee over here.
You want something?
Nope, guess not.
I'll talk to you later. You bet.
Making sure you didn't have anything interesting to say. see what's new in the stores. Ceres Council Gauntlets, 10% power damage. Reznov Market's Chestplate, 10% power recharge speed. Just talking about power recharge and power damage too. Damn it. Exports. Oh yeah, the Dragon Age armor. It's right here. It's the one I was talking about for the beta. I think they also gave us the Reckoner Knight. I don't remember if that came from Dragon Age or if it was just like a little freebie DLC later on. It's also possible that there was a second BioWare game that they had a beta for. I have to look it up, and I wasn't lying earlier when I said my phone is about dead. Indra's a decent rifle. I don't really use it because it's so hard to use, but it's not bad once you get used to it. Venom, pistol scope, visor. Jeez. Oh, must have missed this sniper rifle high velocity barrel in the last mission. Probably their resin cough, material greaves. So all this other stuff is normally there to purchase. That was added in an expansion. That was added in an expansion. It was that, and that, and that, and that. And honestly, I think like it was like the last expansion where they finally added those weapons to the main game to where they could be used. Which is obviously years after Mass Effect 3 first came out. Max Arsenal Greaves. Yeah, the Rieger Carbine, Blood Pack Punisher, the Anti-Synthetic Rifle, a bunch of this stuff was all added after release. I remember using the Striker Assault Rifle for the first time. Pain in the ass, but kind of fun to use once you get it upgraded. Speaking of upgrades. Okay, so nothing there that I want. Let me check my upgrades really quick before I do anything else. Grawl Spike Thrower is fun to use too. Rank 5. And there's some good shit in here, obviously, but can't get it all to rank 10 until you do New Game Plus, which, I'm not gonna lie, I am not probably gonna stream New Game Plus. I will probably end up not keeping this save file and using the other one I have to do a New Game Plus. When I do a New Game Plus, I might come back to this and stream some of the what's it called? The Armax Arsenal stuff and do like challenge mode on there or something. Depending on what any potential viewers want, of course. Upgrade the Revenant though. Revenant's a good assault rifle. Pain in the ass to use without the right attachments, but it is a good assault rifle. Let's see what else I can upgrade. Pulse Rifle's not bad. Matic's not bad. Matic's actually kind of fun to use in this one, I think. It's either the Matic or the Vindicator. Basin's not bad either. Getting that up to rank 10 in the multiplayer was a pain in the ass. Gas Plasma Shotgun. It's not as good as it was in the first game because you can't charge it in this one, I don't think. Claymore is obviously one of the better shotguns in the game. Shock Harpoon Gun. We'll upgrade that just for shits and giggles. Not a bad gun to use. Typhoon. I don't know. Take it while I can. Might actually use the Typhoon a little bit. grab those while I can afford them. Starting to run out of money. Which doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Money is really hard to come by. Sometimes you can get a whole bunch of money, like in between what you get from your what you get from your new game. I think you might get to keep some for New Game Plus, but I don't remember for sure. And then just by like searching the planets and getting the high velocity barrel. Searching the planets and getting the stuff you can get there, like the scanning stuff, get some money that way, but after a certain point, it just becomes a pain in the ass to do it. Getting a New Game Plus, or with the DLC, the Citadel DLC, they also added the what's it called? I keep freaking saying it, and I keep forgetting. I just bought a piece of the armor too. Like, come on now. Can't remember for the life of me now. Of course. Hang on a second. It was arms, right? Armax Arsenal. They added the Armax Arsenal. They added the Armax Arsenal stuff and Ceres Council. I'm sorry, this one was Resicon Materials. I do enjoy the health boost sometimes. So I had with N7. Anyway, they added the Armax Arsenal stuff, and it added another way to earn money after the after you get through all the stuff you can otherwise get through. Ajax armor was something they added in a DLC. Power damage, weapon damage, regen speed, capacity, and extra shields. Power damage. Go all Ceres Council. I don't have Ceres Council legs, I guess. All Reznikov and get power recharge speed. Except I don't have the shoulder pads. I'm gonna try running with that for a bit and see how I do without all the extra health. Probably not good. Double check my cabin real quick. I don't think there's actually anything up here I need to worry about right now. Spawn selection. Make that one better. Make that one better. Make that one better. Feed the fish, even though I have a VI to take care of that now, thank God. Picture of Tally, that's actually like a picture of Tally now instead of just like the first Google image for beautiful girl with slight modifications. Never actually looked to see if they said who they used in that picture. But I suppose it doesn't really matter much. Alright. I'll do one more mission. And then I'm gonna have to call it. It's starting to get late. %of everything there. Investigate Sanctuary, Communications Hub. Do a quick scan real quick. I don't think there's anything else here because there's no way to leave the system other than the mass relay. I'm actually going to dock with this planet just so I can see what it looks like. It's tiny. It's actually smaller than I thought it would be. It's quite a beautiful planet though. A lot of the artwork for planets in this game is really well done. This is going to be another multiplayer map. Cerberus. Let's go Eris, and no, we don't use James very much, so we'll take James with us. Don't actually need a piercing mod on the Widow. It automatically has piercing. So extended barrel and ultralight materials, which is only a 2 somehow. With extended barrel. Just because we can. It's technically there's technically another thing you could add on to that. It might have been a multiplayer only attachment, but there was a way to make a Geth Plasma SMG with pretty much unlimited ammo. There's a heat sink and something else, I think. I can't remember for the life of me. But the Carnifex on there. 55% power recharge speed still ain't bad. Keep the Widow on there. See what these numbskulls have. The Claymore, because why wouldn't you give him the Claymore? Smart Choke. Shredder mod. Typhoon. Faced-in, and technically I would give him the Raptor, but I'm actually going to give him the Widow this time. Extended barrel. Sorry. We'll go enhanced scope and high velocity barrel. Extended barrel. Oops, we're not doing that. 4 points. I need 5 for incendiary or pull. I'm just gonna hang on to him. Garrus gonna auto upgrade himself. James gonna auto upgrade himself. Let's go.
Commander, Cerberus has taken one of our secret communication facilities. All campaigns in this theater depend on the information that dish array supplies.
What do we know?
We're getting intel from a tech who survived the attack. Grace Sato. She's hiding in a security bunker off-site.
A civilian?
Yes, patching her through.
Miss Sato, what's happening down there?
I'm staying hidden, but I'm the only one left. They're trying to hack into our systems to access Alliance operations protocols. I'm tracking their activity, but they're bound to find me sooner or later.
Hang in there. We'll be there soon.
Yes. Yes, Commander.
It's not ideal, but she's the only one with any traction on this. The information stored in that network is critical, Commander. If it gets into enemy hands, we'll lose a lot of good people.
I'll take care of it, Admiral.
See that you do. Hack it out.
So this map. I actually kind of like this map. Until I dropped an Atlas on me one time. Not like on me, but dropped it on the map, and I was not prepared to deal with an Atlas when they did it.
We've landed. What are we looking at?
They're trying to seize control of the 3 critical access points. I'm updating your nav point with the location of the terminal they're closest to cracking.
We'll keep them from hacking in.
Incendiary. Right over there too. Of how I actually had to open that med kit and it put me in cover instead. I know I have an objective. I'm going through trying to get some stuff. Trying to remember where everything is, but it's been so long since I've been on this mission that I actually don't remember where everything is. Ammo crate. I remember for people playing an engineer class, always wanted to hear ammo crates every round.
Nothing's changed. Just upload the next set of coordinates.
Yes, Commander. Updating your nav point.
Pretty sure I just made her head pop.
Miss Sato, come in. Miss Sato, are you there?
Must be afraid to break radio silence.
We need the final coordinates. Grace, listen to me.
Can't talk. They're right outside.
I know you're scared. This is more than you signed up for, but I won't let you down. Promise.
Okay, Commander. Updating your nav point with the
Do it.
That's one of the things I knew I was looking for. There's another med kit.
Cerberus encryption algorithms of some sort.
The Cerberus codes I was looking for. Gonna shoot this guy through the wall. Widow is the best sniper rifle. There's no question about it. The Black Widow is good, but sometimes it needs help. The Widow is the Widow. I just shot that guy in the gut, and I'm pretty sure he's dead. Through a wall, no less. With no extra mods to help with the piercing. More Cerberus technology. Sorry, Garrus. It's alright, just brush it off. Hacking device. Let me double check these hallways really quick. Usually an extra something or another I didn't pick up. Must have gotten everything. Right? Ammo box. That med kit. That med kit. Yeah. Probably all the enemies. Yep.
Got her covered, Commander. Area cleared. Picking up Miss Sato, then heading back to the rendezvous point.
Good job, Lieutenant.
Cool. I got that area pretty thoroughly, so I think we're good.
Our communication station is secure. Operations in this theater are safe again. No small task to keep it that way. How's Miss Sato doing?
She has to be transferred to a nearby Alliance station. She wants to help however she can.
Good. We need all the help we can get. Hack it out.
Which one was updated? The Alliance one. Yeah, the communications arrays. Thought I had that bar more filled than I do, but I guess not. So, Horizon, Ys Nexus, Eden Prime. So, Possible Bison, Cerberus Ciphers, Aria Toloke.
Commander?
Ys Nexus. Go grab Another couple artifacts real quick before we cut the stream. Finish off our treasure hunt with the treasure hunt. I'm not going to scan around in this system just in case it ends up causing trouble. So that's the one with my ticket out. Love small systems like this. Go to the middle, you press the button. Go get the thing from the little dwarf planet. Prothean sphere. It's one of the treasures we were looking for. Yachts. So I should be able to get in 2 scans. Wow. So I should be able to get in 2 scans if I need it. Alright, it's frigate. I just realized I was supposed to start laundry tonight. I have not yet. Fuel. 30 minutes of fuel, not bad. Enough to help me get out of here. Another small one? Of course not. Why would it be?
Signal confirmed.
Here, fuel first. 50 units, 50%. Oh, look at that. We found them both with 1 scan. So, scanner. Karza, I believe that is the other treasure we were hunting for in this system. Scan right there just because I can. %71% of assets. That means there are things here. Yep.
I found something.
I waited to start scanning. I really hope there's only 1 or 2 things here, but we'll see. Alright, it's free at Hong Kong. 50%, of course. There's our fuel depot. Or what's left of it anyway.
Reapers eluded.
We bounce. Nope.
Faster than light jump successful.
Let's hang out over here by the Citadel real quick. Figure out what goes where. Citadel Embassy. Obsidian Commons. Citadel Refugee Camp. I think those are the codes that they were looking for. I don't remember for sure what to do with them. It's docks.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Start with the Commons.
It'll be there momentarily.
Don't exactly remember where this is being delivered to.
What were you able to pull from the inscriptions?
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Thank you for shopping at Kanala Exports.
Research
Recovered the
area.
obelisk of Karza. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
You have?
Some money.
Amazing. Thank you, Commander. That's going to help immeasurably with some very sensitive work. How's the translation going? Really? Excellent. Well, hopefully it unlocks more intel from the archive.
Run past everybody down here real quick, just to be on the safe side.
Welcome to Cipertine Armory. Thank you for shopping at Cipertine.
Welcome to Agor Munitions. Thank you for shopping at Agor Munitions.
I know I didn't check out all the shops, it's fine. I actually don't really have a whole lot of money.
Found another one. Yeah, the guy's...
Okay, it's that guy. Oh, I didn't find the fossil. So the other guy was down in the refugee camp. It's on the way down. I can stop by the nightclub.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
Wait. You asked if I got heavy armor. I never said it was heavy armor. And since when do you know anything about shield capacitors?
I read about them.
Did you say you sold your car a few weeks ago? Because that's around the time I got sent this new armor.
Hey, it's late.
Hey,
I'm not letting my friend
you're
get me
finally
killed,
getting
right?
it.
You want to go in, or do you want to talk about my car some more?
No, you're right. Let's go in. And I'm buying you some goddamn drinks.
It's probably not all you're buying her, but you know. No, actually, there's a but. I don't remember where this guy is. Over here, cool. Oh wait, the guy I'm looking for is not here. The guy I'm looking for is up here.
I'm not skinny, Elias.
Since when do you start chummy with those pricks?
Screw you. You've been watching the news.
Sure.
You know what's happening to Earth while we're sitting here?
Calm down already.
Yeah, you let me know how that goes for you, buddy.
Shepard, you made it. Come have a drink with me.
And this is where you can decide if you want to have a romantic relationship
right.
with this guy.
Yesterday can't change. Tomorrow, we might all be dead. Today is what matters. I'm not wasting it.
I wouldn't have thought a club would be to your taste.
You don't have to get all hot and bothered to appreciate graceful dancing. There's an energy here. There's light. And some of the eye candy in the crowd isn't too shabby either.
Typically, you'd go with that one because it's a Paragon option. That's actually a romance option.
The eye candy on the stage is fine by me.
Good. I sure don't need you as competition. Here.
To you, Steve.
And to you, Shepard. A good friend when I needed one most. Thank you. For everything.
Try not to prioritize the eye candy up on the stage too much because Twitch has rules and sometimes they're kind of finicky about how they enforce them. Go ahead and drop down to D2. I think there was a guy in the embassy looking for something too.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
There was a guy down here looking for something too. Prothean sphere, right? Preacher. Saeed.
Who were those people you were with?
Yeah.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms. Thank you for your patronage.
Should have studied the job longer.
Yeah, probably. Not down here. Right here. Where in the world are they?
About time.
Hi. Oh, that
Found a
guy.
Prothean sphere on Gehinnom. Contact the Alliance and tell them Commander Shepard asked them to pay you for it.
Yes, thank you. I'll call them right now.
Cool.
Thank you, Commander. I've gotten food for my family. And for some of the others who are trapped here, too.
Good. This headset's too good at picking out some background noise. I think there's actually somebody in the Citadel embassies that needed the Cerberus codes, but I don't remember for sure. Yeah, Cerberus codes.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Nubian Expanse and the Armstrong Nebula have also fallen to Reaper forces.
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
Your intel, right? I found these encryption codes on a Cerberus engineer. I thought they might be helpful.
Cerberus ciphers. That's exactly what we've been looking for. Thank you, Commander.
Double check, check Spectre acquisitions while I'm down here, and then I'm probably going to call it for the night after that. It's getting kind of late, so... Yep. Oh, shoot. Need to see what's her name here. Who does she want to meet? Probably at the docks, honestly. If I remember correctly, she's down there on the bottom floor. We're gonna try that.
Recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Because you have to talk to her twice.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
If you don't, she can die.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
I think I'll do better against the Reapers than Cerberus, ma'am.
And what combat experience against Reapers are you basing this on?
None, ma'am.
Okay, but like, seriously, where is she hanging out? Whatever.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
Carmen.
Remember if it was this way or the other way. At some point I will go find those fossils again, but it's probably not going to be on this stream.
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
I don't like secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right now.
Of course.
You'll have your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I
Why,
need to tell
though?
you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
I think you mentioned this.
I did. There's more to it. The Elusive Man stopped me.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways, but you didn't. I don't know how, but you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
You can't keep beating yourself up over the past.
I usually don't. But this was important.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do.
Wrong button.
Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
Jeez. Okay. Sorry, took me a second to get through some of that because a freaking bot jumped into the chat trying to get me to buy something. But yeah. Actually, let me see if I can do it here. Yeah. So, that's where I'm calling it for the night. I know I still have like 1 or 2 more things to grab. I'll probably like grab it off stream, turn them in on screen or on stream. Yeah, so I gotta grab 2 things there, do the thing on Horizon, which pretty much puts me into the end of the game. Because once you get done on Horizon, there's like one or two things left to do in the game aside from the DLC quests. I'm probably going to grab the Resistance Movement, Cackliosaur Fossil, make sure I do a little bit of research, get it, just make sure I've got everything else done, and see where I get locked into the end of the game. And then on my next stream, I'll start with some of the DLC stuff. Why? Simply because getting the DLC stuff out of the way will be fun. Probably do Aria's first, maybe start Dr. Bryson's after that. Shore Leave pretty much locks you in until you're done with the until you're actually done with the DLC. So I'm going to save that one for last. Although, to be fair, Aria's kind of locks you in too. There's not really a way out of it once you get there that I can remember. But just like with the Shore Leave, there's different things you can do while you're on Omega. There's different weapon tables and stuff you can visit, so it's not like you can't make any modifications once you go in. Dr. Bryson's is actually a lot more open. Like, you go there and you pick up the first objective and do a couple things. It gives you a mission. You go, you do the mission, you come back. But you can go do other stuff in between if you want. The Shore Leave one, you're locked in until the very end. You can do like retro, or you can do refits of your weapons, change your armor, stuff like that in the apartment that they're talking about in the description there. But once you start the Shore Leave, as they say, the Normandy goes down for retrofits, and you're just kind of stuck doing their missions as they come. It's neat because you get to work with some of the other crew members that aren't in this game otherwise, and then you can actually hire them for the Armax Arsenal arcade thing that I was talking about. And that's fun too. I'll use my other save file for that though. But yeah, so that's the stream for tonight. In about 3 hours. I need to get laundry started. I'm not gonna stop here, but I am gonna end this stream, grab the things that I'm missing, and get laundry taken care of. Did see Gary pop in earlier for a bit. If anybody else watches this later, cool. Hi, thanks for watching. You see this later on my YouTube, cool. Hey, thanks for watching. If you don't, hey, cool. Anyway, yeah. So this should be up on my Twitch for a bit. I'll export it to YouTube. I need to get my tags done. I might do that while I'm waiting on my laundry too. The next stream actually should be in like a week or so this time. Although, you know, I say that and it ends up being 3 or 4 months. I'm going to try to do better at getting on an actual schedule. Headshot damage for this one. But yeah, I need to actually get back into a schedule. Just had a lot going on lately. General stuff. Hopefully everything starts slowing down pretty soon. I'll have more time to actually be on and do some of the stuff I want to do. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here because I'm starting to ramble. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you next time. Hopefully a lot sooner than it was this last time. Yeah, kind of had a lot of stuff happen back to back to back. Yeah, take care. I'll be around. Later.